You want to start over? Beep. Ladies and gentlemen, September 27th, 2025. We are back. We haven't been on a little bit, but we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to be on here for just a little while and a little while longer to get it all out tonight. Big news is Artemi Panarin not signing right away. Is he going to take a shorter contract? Perreault, is he going to make the team? Is Artemi going to make the team? Has he made that much of a difference? Are they going to let him go if he doesn't make the team and get something back? Wow, we got a lot to talk about. Tom, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, the Panarin thing is very simple. If he won't take a shorter deal, then you know what? Goodbye.
Yeah.
He and nothing for nothing. Artemi Panarin. If you look at all the free agents the Rangers have signed over the years, and there's been a litany of them, horrible, some good, some bad. He's been probably the best free agent signing the Rangers have ever made.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, led the team in points the last 6 seasons. Like, very good player, productive player. But like, if you're not gonna play ball, then
Yeah.
see you.
That's the thing. He's,
Because
he's getting a little bit older. I mean, he's still putting up 90 points a season. So, I mean, you want a 7, 8 year deal and you're going to be like 40. I mean, that's just,
no,
you can't be having that. I
you
mean,
know, if you look around the league, Kopitar, his buddy in L.A., took a lesser deal to play in L.A. Tavares took a lesser deal to play in Toronto. So you know what? Been a very good player for the Rangers, but if he's gonna like hardball for 4 or 5 years, you know what? Goodbye.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
who knows? I mean,
It's
they said he skipped out and didn't answer, but for all we know, it may still happen. He may want to be there, but who knows
and
what
again,
the bad taste after last season that got left in him. You know what I mean?
you know, if they once the season starts, everyone calms down. If they get off to a good start, then all of a sudden maybe feelings change. Who knows?
Yeah.
But uh, honestly, I don't blame Chris Drury here. I'm not going over 3 years.
Yeah,
Forget it.
man, you're in a
You know?
rebuild, like a basic rebuild. I mean, you got to do what's best for the team, and everything else got cleared up. And this is one thing you have to play hardball with because you need to keep the team on the straight and narrow here because you're starting fresh and you got a good thing going on.
And nothing for nothing. Everyone says the Rangers want flexibility next summer with all these free agents coming up. So, you know, like you can't get locked into a guy 34. I'll give you a comparison. Kyle Connor from Winnipeg will be a free agent July 1st. 29 years old. Put up a lot of points, scored over 40 goals last year. 29 years old. So, you want to put that money towards Panarin or do you want to put that money towards him? Like,
Right. Yep.
I don't know.
It's a tough call with a dude that old putting up 90 points a season, but you're talking 20-year-old, 29-year-old about that has the potential to put up that kind and have him for another 10 more
And
years.
again, too, that's in Winnipeg, and New York is a whole different ball game. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's
100%.
and I get Drury's. He wants flexibility coming, going into this thing, and I totally get it. But like, he offered him a contract, so I don't know what the contract was. Nobody knows, but like, it's I, if Panarin really wants to stay here, then okay,
I
play
think it
ball,
might
man.
happen. Like
If
you
not,
said, the
they,
season's going to start in
yeah,
another week. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Hey, it may happen within the next week. You know, they may just be sitting on it. I hope it does happen because I like them and I think they can really kind of I think they kind of need him right now because he was our number one point scorer. So
yeah. Like that's the whole thing. Like people are like, oh well, just get rid of him. Well, okay, where are those 100 points coming from?
yep. I mean,
Brennan Othman, like Berard, like, okay, like, come on.
Speaking
Like,
of those
it's
two, what do you think? Othman's finally scored a goal. Berard scored a goal. Now the question is, we'll save the one that we're really going to talk about towards the end of this because I'd like to speak about a little bit about Matt Rempe before we get to Perreault. But I think Othman is okay. I thought Berard was better. That it's a tough call for him where he's going to go with Othman and what do you do with Brendan Othman after what is it 7 years in the minors or something like that? Is it 4 years? 4
4 years.
years. 4 years in the minors.
I honestly think Berard's gonna make the team.
I think so too. He's good.
This is my take, and Othman is gonna go back to Hartford, which is kind of it's like an indictment on this organization how they can't develop players.
Yeah.
Like this is his like fourth rookie camp. Like, come on, man. Like by now, either you should know what he is,
Now,
and like
do you move him?
Berard's a little different. Berard's a little different because he played in college. He played at Providence,
Yeah.
so you got to see him like a little at a bit of a higher level, maybe. But like, man,
Like, do you move Othman at this point? You know, if he doesn't make the team,
honestly, I would move on from him because like he has talent. Like you see that like snipe shot he had the other night against the Islanders.
oh yeah, it's there.
Great shot.
He just needs a good breakout, and this training camp is just kind of okay for him. And that hit he had, I thought was a clean hit. His arm was down. He never left his feet. He was within a 10 feet of that puck, so it was a clean hit.
And he plays with like some sand, so like you like that about him. But like, man, like it's just maybe a change of scenery for this kid would be just good. Like I don't know.
Leave your comments down below what you think about Brendan Othman. Should the Rangers move on from him, or should they give him a chance this season? That's a good one. I want to hear. Brett Berard there. I honestly think that kid's good. He's solid.
He's totally making the team.
And I got speaking of you, like talking about like making making a difference on the team and making things happen and getting ice time. Mike Sullivan, after practice today and after yesterday's game, said that he needs roles on the team. Like, let's say Matt Rempe, for instance. He really liked the way Matt Rempe's been playing. He's been getting down and dirty and stuff. But he says he needs Matt Rempe to be more of a role player on special lines because you got like Zibanejad playing the power play, you got him playing 5-on-5, and you got him playing on a penalty kill. So you got these guys that are getting 20 minutes a night, and then you got an 82-game season. By the end of the season, these guys are worn out going into the playoffs. He needs more of these younger guys to take some of those minutes away from those bigger guys that you need to perform. So this way, there's an even keel of minutes. So this way, you're not wearing all your guys out. And I guess that makes sense. And that was one of the reasons why they put him in the front of the net on the power play. And they said they really liked what they saw with him on the power play in front of the net. So, and I think that's kind of where Othman, they need these guys to get down and dirty in the battles, you know, in the corners and stuff and not kind of hanging around, you know? That's what they want to see.
And you know something too, like that's cool. Like you put Rempe in front of the net, like the old like Edmonton Oiler thing with like Semenko. Like we're gonna put this giant guy in front of the net. That's cool, but like at the same time, Matt Rempe can't kill penalties. Like he's not going to be doing stuff like that. Like it's
I think his feet are not fast enough yet.
no. And I don't think they'll ever be fast enough. That's not his game. Like, it's just not. Like, it's.
I like that the fact that they're trying these new guys on penalty kills and on power plays, like you said, even kills, so you're not killing your top wingers. You know what I mean for the whole entire game. They said they liked his stick down around the front of the net after a shot came in, and they said he's really hard to move out of the way. So you know what? We'll see what happens. They said Brett Berard was it Berard? No, I'm sorry. Lafreniere was the other one that they said that they really liked and they want to put him on a top power play line and they really want to expose his skill level this season and they really want to kind of utilize him and not hurt him as a player the way he's been hurt, getting no ice time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where he said he wants to well around some of these people, and they think that he can mold him. And he said they've been talking about this since August, molding these players like this.
And you know something? Like, all these. The problem with the Rangers is you sign guys like this Radish and Sheary who actually has a relationship with Sullivan. I think he's his son-in-law or something like that. Like, you know, like you have to like start embracing some of these young guys and let them play. Let them play.
Yes. Yep.
Like it's like Matt Rempe. Like let him go. Like just go. Like you know what I mean? Like just let him play and I don't know.
I think that's why he wants more of these guys on different roles, so they get that ice time that we're talking about, and they get to actually play. And like again, you're not using your JT Millers on penalty kill. You're not using your Mika Zibanejad on penalty kill.
Exactly.
And this way, you're 5-on-5, and then Mika Zibanejad can just be a power play and a 5-on-5. A 6-on-5 and a 5-on-5.
It like you watch this team all the time since like the 90s. Oh, we're going to embrace youth. No, we're not. Okay, yes we are. No, we're not.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do this. But like oh, next year we're going to spend $200 million on free agents. Like come on, man. Like
It's funny you say that because that's exactly what Mike Sullivan said today. He was talking about that same exact thing about this team has talked about embracing youth and they never have, and that's the one thing that we've been talking about
it
since
kills
August.
them every
Yep.
year.
And
Every
you
year.
know what? This team comes out like a bull with horns, like want to just crush everybody in the first period, and by the third period they look like they're gassed and they've given up. Maybe this is why. Maybe they're not
Yeah.
using the youth. Maybe they're using their top players on all the wrong places and not giving roles to other players. Maybe that's, like you said, part of the
You know,
development.
like and they've been horrible. One thing about the Rangers, they can develop goaltenders. I'll give them
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
They can develop goaltenders.
Very
But other
good
than
ones.
that,
Yep.
like they're really bad. Like, uh, I mean, you have to like let these guys play. Like that Radish signing was horrible in some ways. Does he help you in the short term? Yeah. Where is that getting you in 2 years? Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Because he's a very limited player. Like, so okay. This year's to help you, he's a heavier guy. I get it. Othman should be in that role. Berard should be in that role. And
And
going into your point, Perreault should
Perot.
be in that
Yep.
role.
And
And you can't put Perot or Othman, those guys, on a fourth line role. You can't.
yep. So that was one of the big things that were asked was, what do you think about Gabe Perreault? And his eyes lit up when he talked about this kid. He said this kid has got the talent. He's got it all there. He wants him to get into the battles and not kind of just hang around and wait for the puck to come to him. But he said there's one thing that he said. He's afraid that it's going to be another Capo Caco. He's afraid that they're gonna hurt this kid's mentality and his skill level by bringing him, maybe, like they said, he has the potential, but they're still feeling it out. Like, is it too early for him? Do they need to develop him a little bit more before he comes up to the NHL? Because they want this kid to be a superstar, and they're afraid that if they bring him up too soon and not develop him properly, that he's going to be another Capo Caco.
I'll be really honest with you. I think that if you don't have a top 6 role for Perreault, he needs to go to Hartford. He
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Where he's going to play 20 minutes a night.
And that's exactly what Mike Sullivan said.
And it's sad, but like I said, because I think he can play at this level. And that kid, I think, is so talented. He actually can play not only the wing, he can play center, and he takes faceoffs like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah, man. He's the real deal. This kid. He could be another Connor, I wouldn't Connor McDavid, but a Kaprizov or something like that. Like he's good. He's really good.
His old man taught him how to take faceoffs. He's really good at it, and like I watched him last year at the World Juniors and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, man, it's like effortless for him. He's like bang, like wins them.
Let everybody know who his father is, in case you don't know.
Yannick Perreault, and
Perreault.
he's a 65% face-off man on the dot. So, but like I say,
Money.
Yeah, my God.
65% is good, dude.
My God. And, you know, but, like, if he's not going to play a meaningful role for this team, send him to Hartford and let him get bigger and stronger.
Yes. Yep.
That's it.
The kid's going to make the NHL. There ain't no doubt about that, but whether or not they feel he's ready for this role yet, or like you said, there's no top 6 role for him. They want this kid getting minutes and putting the puck in the net wherever he can.
I'll give you another name. Noah Laba. Like, are
Another
you
good
kidding
one.
me?
Yeah. Yeah, it came out of nowhere, right?
How he doesn't make this team over Parsonen? Like, come on, man.
Yes.
Like, he's got him. And they won't do it, though, because they'll go to the veteran guy and all this stuff. No, like, Parsonen should not be on this team. Put him on waivers. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they need to put that kid Laba. He's a player, man.
Yes. Yep.
And he play.
What do you think our 4th line should be? Should it be Sam Carrick at center again and Matt Rempe and Adam Edstrom? I thought that was a big banging line there.
That's pretty good, but like that kid Roebuck like showed stuff in training camp. Put him there with those 2 guys and get rid of Carrick. Seriously.
I don't know though, because Carrick was one of the best players towards the end of last season. He started putting a puck in the net like pretty well. And I mean,
Yeah, but he's like a penalty machine.
Yeah, I mean, does he change this year? I mean, do you go with him in the beginning of the season because he did so well at the end of the season? He's had a pretty good preseason so far.
Like I said, I'm embracing youth here because down the road it's going to benefit you. It benefits you with the cap. It benefits you with everything.
Yes.
Like that. I mean, we all know what that Carrick guy is. Like we know what he's the same guy. You know what I mean? That kid Roebuck, he's gonna be a good player, man.
So
he stood out in camp.
Let's throw some lines out here real quick. I mean, we're at 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes. I mean, do we go you got Artemi Panarin, Vincent Trocheck, and Lafreniere on the first line. Zibanejad, Miller, and who we put on the right side there?
Cooley.
Cooley, yes, there you go. So that's two lines. And okay, where's our third line going? What do we do with here? What's your thoughts there?
Well, what I would like would be something they're not going to do, but it's probably going to be Parsons, that Radish guy, and
Sherry?
Berard. Or Sherry. Yeah.
That's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah. And then you go to the fourth line. Okay, Carrick, Rempe or Enstrom, and odd man out. And don't forget you have Johnny Brzezinski still hanging around, so
Yeah. I don't foresee him really coming there. I think there was a lot more better players this training camp than him.
yeah. But I don't know. It's like I say, they made some weird moves like to roadblock these kids from playing.
Yeah. Well, we only have 3 more preseason games, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, and that's it. And then we start the regular season October 7th. And guess who it's against? Take a guess. Take a guess.
The Devils.
Nope. Pittsburgh.
Oh.
What are the chances of that? Their opener is against Pittsburgh. Oh, man.
Unbelievable. But like I say, man, they have to at some point embrace some youth here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We're on TikTok, Facebook, X, all that stuff. And like I said, thank you for tuning in. My God. This up.
Peace out. Have a good weekend. All right, that's it.